2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you. Hey, Dave.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup.
Here we go.
Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the center position.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Down low, Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Oh, yeah, we've seen the evolution of Fox as a passer, and with every pass like that, it's obvious how far he's come.
Now Murray. Rebound by the Kings.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious, I'm just joking, more ambidextrous, that they can use either hand at a high level.
Now Lyles. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Lyles passes to Murray. 5 to shoot. And it's Murray with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Bagley after the basket by San Antonio. Back to Fox. From deep. Can't hit that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Murray. And the layup is good. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Murray outside. Here's Lyles. Passes it to Aldridge. Kicks to Murray. 5 on the clock. And it's Murray with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Sacramento with the ball. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Fox. Bogdanovich passes to Bagley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Fade away. And that one hits back iron.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Lyles passes to Aldridge. He's looking for Lyles and finds him. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And the dunk by Lyles.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by San Antonio, it's good from long range.
Throughout his career, Barnes has been a consistent three-point shooter. I mean, that's a nice-looking triple right there.
Murray surveying the D. DeRozan finds Murray. Lyles with it. Aldridge left side. Now here's Bagley. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nobody near Barnes. Another shot. Bagley the pass to Bielitsa. Good ball movement here by the Kings. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. DeRozan against Bielitsa. Here's Bogdanovich. It could go. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Bill's out there with White. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Bellinelli in at the 3. Here's Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. The speed of Gay is overwhelming for many defenders. He really uses both his size and his quickness in transition extremely well.
Three-pointer Hield. No good. Shot missing. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Gay. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, man, and the muscle of Gay is insane. He just gets some hard shots to fall despite the obvious contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Joseph looking around. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And look at Poeltl effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Giles. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Joseph down low. Covered by Mills. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. White dishes to Poeltl. And it's denied. Here's Bazemore. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That is his first foul of the game.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
He thought he could snake over the top on that one, but that play more often than not gets called.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Giants. Walker's checked in for the Spurs. And Poeltl gets it to go on the assist by White. Poeltl's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio. On the wing, Hield. Guarded by Walker. Bazemore on the wing. That 3 off the mark. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And you got to give appreciation to how Poeltl punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Gay outside White. Bellinelli against Joseph. Bellinelli passes to Gay. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Gay's got 7 now in this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the wing, Hield. Guarded by Walker. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Spurs leading by 10. White finds Bellinelli. Gay outside. Back to Bellinelli. Pirtle against Holmes. Pirtle dishes to Gay. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And now it's a 12-point San Antonio lead. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Joseph's got his second bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
White looking around. The pass to Walker. Back to White. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And it's Parker at the elbow. And the dunk by Parker.
Look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Outside, White. Pass to Bellinelli. Back to White. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Spurs lead by 10.
They are just killing them on the interior.
To the paint. Goes up on the block. Holmes kicks to Hield. San Antonio with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Right side to Walker. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle just making alley-oops look so easy. Must be nice to be 7 feet tall.
Rudy Gay, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point. And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. To the middle, here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Barnes outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And stolen by Aldridge. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. And finished off by DeRozan.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. To the right side. Second chance shot. Bjelica with the bucket. Bjelica's got 6.
And how about the fundamentals right there? I mean, Bjelica is so skilled at keeping his balance in the face of adversity.
Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Bogdanovich. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Murray, the pass to Forbes. Back to Murray. Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 6 to shoot. Count it. Good. And the Spurs lead by 14.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Fox. And Pirtle pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 14 and stolen by Barnes. Outside, Bagley. It's stolen by DeRozan. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back.
And guys, I just love watching DeRozan work in the open floor. So good at leaking out and converting.
Barnes passes to Bielitsa. Outside, Fox for three. Good on the three-point shot. Fox has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue, and quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
And that D, that ain't gonna cut it. Once Bielitsa is established, he's gonna find ways to score.
Mills dishes to Murray. To the inside, and the dunk by Lyles.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Giles, and he slams it one-handed.
Some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Murray outside. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Lyles got 4 points now in the quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Barnes. Rebound by Murray.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless. I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Tipped away. Fox with the steal. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect, and we've got more NBA. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Spurs, Rudy Gay is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Derek White. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Walker in a shooting guard. Here's Fox, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And getting to the free throw line more and more. G8 awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
And guys, I've heard that Fox honed a lot of his basketball skills by playing NBA 2K. What up, Fox? Well, check it out. He learned the art of the pick and roll off ball screens, and he says that he's just about unbeatable at that game, too. Hey, Fox, I got you, baby. We can play anytime you want to.
Here's Giles. Back to Fox. From outside, off the mark. Spurs leading by 20. Walker taking his time here. shoots the three. Up again, and it's DeRozan with the extra effort. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Passes it to Barnes. It's stolen by DeRozan. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Outside, White. Shoots it. And it's San Antonio with another.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
DeRozan against Barnes. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of four men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. Rudy Gay on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Murray finds Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Gay outside. Outside, Walker. Murray outside. Off target with his 3. And the Kings shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Barnes kicks to Fox. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Aldridge taking his time here. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
We often highlight Barnes' athleticism. You can see why on plays like that.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And here's Gay outside. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeMar DeRozan.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Back to Lyles. Outside for Murray. Walker against Fox. Walker the pass to Lyles. Over Bagley. Lyles no good.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And that one drops for him.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. There's Walker with the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Outside, Walker. The 3. That shot, no good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The friendship torch in the and let's go.
Hey, Kevin.
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now here's Murray. Banked in off the glass.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Favors in the post. Aldridge on him. Williamson outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. A rebound by the Spurs.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Murray surveying the D. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well-timed play with a powerful ending. DeMar DeRozan, he went got that one.
Passes it to Ingram. Back to ball. DeRozan against Ingram. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
A second chance effort. Shots good by Lyles. Lyles got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here is Holiday. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Becoming consistent from beyond the arc, it's completely changed how you have to defend Ingram.
Now Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. Murray against Ball, and it's in there.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide-open man.
Ingram. That one doesn't go. Nice D from DeRozan.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Melly. It's stolen by DeRozan. White goes in. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And the way that White attacks, I love how he asserts himself and takes it to the rim.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Here's Ingram, following the basket by Derek White. No good that time.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
A Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Ball. It's good.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Mills looking it over. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Outside, White. Down low. Here's Aldridge.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Williamson.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Now here's Mills. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
For 3, Ingram. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
There's the pass to DeRozan. Out to White, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Inside. Excellent D there from Okafor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. 5 on the clock. Ingram against Bellinelli. And it's Ingram missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Williamson with the block.
The timing and reach on display. Zion is unreal at coming up with rejections.
A different look now for San Antonio. Miles checked in for Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Walker. Hart kicks to Favors. Outside, Redick. Takes a 3. That one, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Murray, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's deflected to the inside. Favors passes to Reddick. Buries the long-range jumper. Reddick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Murray penetrating.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
Pelicans trail by 7. Outside Jackson. Pass to Melly. Nice move. And he sinks the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jackson against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
And Reddick kicks to Favors. Greg, you really began to emerge and got in the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Reddick dishes to Jackson. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Spurs with possession. Spurs leading by 9. Bellinelli with it. Favors picks him up. And here is Lyles. He's got 6. Pass to Bellinelli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Mills in for Murray. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Josh Hart. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Count the basket. And now an 11-point Spurs lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Jackson. And he lays it straight in.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Shots good by Mills.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Mills passes to Forbes. Back to Mills.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs ahead by...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They lead by 9 points. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well,
Thanks for joining.
and we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's Murray, and it's Forbes in a 2-guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Here's Holiday. Rebounded by the Spurs. Lyles got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Aldridge. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's DeRozan. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
A different look now for San Antonio. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. Walker comes in for Brent Forbes. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray.
The key player involved in the Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram, was considered a cornerstone for the Lakers. But things change fast in this league.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
And Ingram just made great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pirtle, he's checked in for San Antonio. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. New Orleans also making some changes. Favors comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Josh Hart in for Brandon Ingram. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Jakob Pirtle. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Here's Bellinelli. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
So for the Pelicans, Hayes is checked in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Pass to Hart. Holiday with it. Out to the right wing. Favors finds Holiday. And here's Hayes. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
And there's the pass to Walker. Gay outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Walker. Pirtle trying to get open. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here. And stolen by Gay. One-on-one fast break. And the dunk by Walker.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Pelicans trail by 8. Redick dishes to Favors. Back to Redick. Stolen by Gay. In transition, here comes San Antonio. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Excellent timing. Pirtle just leaping quickly for the alley-oop.
And Reddick kicks to Favors. Back to Reddick. Fires for three. And again, no good by New Orleans. Spurs leading by 10. Lob pass to Gay. Right the pass to Purdy. Gay in the corner. And stolen by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Hart. Bucket is good. Hart's got his first 2 points.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
White dishes to Walker. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one. White's got his second basket. 17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
Pass to Bellinelli. Just 3 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Spurs lead by 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So for New Orleans right now, they're back. Ball and Reddick. At the forward slots, Ingram and Mellick. And it's Okafor in at the 5. And the dunk by Lyles.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Reddick bounce pass. Hills with the steal. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Murray right side for the 3. And it's Melly with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 10. Reddick finds ball. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
I mean, showing great anticipation. Aldridge was all over that shot.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Ingram passes to Melly. Back to Ingram. Shoots over DeRozan. Misses off the left iron.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Now, here's Lyles. He's covered closely. Murray outside. Back to Lyles. Aldridge down low. Working on Okafor.
This is what you want to see from Aldridge. Big man playing big.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Pelicans also making a change. Favors is checked in. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Murray, the pass to Lyles. Passes to Forbes. Floats one up. That one goes. Count it.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Forbes takes it up strong against tight defense.
Reddick. Out to Ingram. Fires from deep. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Murray outside. And the pass to Lyles. He dishes it to Aldridge. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's DeRozan. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Pelicans trail by 13. Ingram with it. Picked up by Aldridge. And Favors kicks to ball. Pass to Ingram over Aldridge. And the Pelicans miss again.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Spurs.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for DeJounte Murray.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Jackson passes to Hayes. Okafor with the ball. He's covered by Zeller. Pass to Alexander Walker. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Jackson with it. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Shoots. Hayes, no good. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A confident win, and one where they... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Mississippi River and the skyline of New Orleans. As beautiful as ever on this terrific night in the Big Easy. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin.
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Williamson is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center, filling out the middle. The shot by Holiday, no good. Up top, Bielitsa, covered by Williamson. Ingram with the steal. The drive by Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Pelicans pull it in. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Back to Williamson. Three-pointer. And it's Ingram missing. Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Loud pass to Bagley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Ingram dishes the ball. Back to Ingram. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Bogdanovich with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And Fox gets it to go.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Passes it to Williamson. Back to Ball. Ingram with it. Clock at 6. Here's the dish to Ball. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Ingram passes to Favors. It's stolen by Bagley. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And some changes here for the Kings. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Pass to Hayes. Outside for Jackson. Back to Hayes. Melly passes to Jackson. Clock is at 3. The rebound by Giles. On offense, here are the Kings. This run now up to 13-2. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Bazemore.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Shoots over Bazemore. And it's Ingram missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Parker passes to Joseph. They get it again.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Deflects the pass. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. And that one's good, Ingram.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
And here's Joseph for three. Here's Holmes, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Joseph, the pass to Bazemore. Pass to Hield, beyond the arc. He doesn't hit that one. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Kings.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Hayes. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Kings leading now by 11. Bazemore with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Hield finds Holmes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Goes back up, and it's Okafor. That time on the assist by Ball.
Boy, he's 6'11" and 275 pounds, so Okafor is really hard to keep off the glass on both ends. I think he does a nice job using his body and positioning himself for those extra shot opportunities.
Here's Holmes. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Holmes got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings. Outside Holiday. Lets it go from deep. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And they're moving it up. Here's Joseph. Finished off the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Hayes throws it down.
A pass-first point guard, Lonzo Ball, is very consistent at looking to get his teammates involved.
Joseph against Ball. Joseph the pass to Holmes. Bazemore for three. And Holmes throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Outside Holiday. Joseph with the rebound. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. From deep, here's Okafor, and then Okafor slams it in.
Boy, it's enjoyable watching Okafor use his size so well. I mean, he's just bludgeoning the rim whenever he gets it inside down low.
I'm open. Come get it.
Ball against Joseph. Giles kicks to Holmes. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Hayes. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Here's Okafor. Great D-net time from Bagley.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Fox has got 11.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Harry Giles. Outside Jackson. To the paint. Here's Okafor, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings rolling over. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to. It was a fast pace for Sacramento at the outset. Their exceptional focus and all-around execution. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through two quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Bielitsa has it in the corner. And the 3 off target. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Favors. Williamson's got 10 points in the game. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Fox. Now the pass to Bielitsa. Taken away by Holiday. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ingram's running. It's Redick on the wing. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Favors attacking. And a slam dunk by Favors.
I love whenever Favors attacks the bucket. Knows not many guys are going to be able to stop him down low.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Sacramento again missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the shot goes in. Williamson's got 6 here in this quarter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Holiday dishes to Redick. Ingram outside. Back to Redick. Fox with the steal. Bogdanovich with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Nice seeing Barnes go for that dunk. Always looking to finish with power at the rim. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Three-pointer. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Williamson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. Jackson, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game. For Sacramento, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Joseph. Lays it up and banks it in. Joseph's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Corey Joseph does a nice job with his speed and change of pace to get by the defense.
And Hayes kicks to Jackson. Misses the 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Bazemore for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Jackson misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Kings have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Back to Parker. In the corner, it's Healed. Offline with his three. And so it's Sacramento in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Hart. Jackson is out there with Okafor. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Alexander Walker passes to Okafor. Here's Melly. Outside Jackson. Okafor inside. Shot clock at 2. Over Giles. And it's Okafor again missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Parker inside. Second shot opportunity. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Shot from free throw range. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And the Kings making a change here. Len's checked in. Free throw good. Okafor. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Bounce pass Ingram. Kicks it out to Williamson. And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Williamson. Okafor. It's good on the putback.
Tell you what, the activity of Okafor on the glass, if you don't put a body on him, he's prepared to flush it right in your mug.
And that's an intentional foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Holiday. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And a change for Sacramento. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Redick. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Parker with a clean look. His 3-pointers off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, and quick and shifty there off the bounce. Fluid with that shot motion as well. Williamson continues to impress.
And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich against Williamson. And it's Parker in the corner. Here's Bogdanovich on the wing. Brewer, just 5 on the clock.
Or the long limbs of Ingram come into play on defense, bothering shooters with his length and his hustle.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Sacramento.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the Pelicans with possession here. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And there's Williamson on the assist from Redick.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
From deep three-point range, shot by Joseph, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans, and that one's good. Williamson.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
In the corner, it's Brewer. No good off the front iron.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Off the mark. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one was... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. in the heart of Texas, San Antonio, the scene for the... Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. TA, take it away.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe.
Thanks, David. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Spurs, Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Lyles, 6 to shoot. Murray against Bjelica. Up top, Bagley. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. The pass to Aldridge. Murray against Fox. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Here's Fox. That's short off the rim. Outside DeRozan. Back to Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Lyles. Softly drops in the floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Fox. Here's Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Fox against Murray. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses from close range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Fox feeling it out a bit. Bagley dishes to Fox. That shot off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Now Murray. Lyles kicks to Murray. He feeds it to Aldridge. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Forbes. Lyles with it. Rebound by Bjelica. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's White in for Bryn Forbes. Fields checked in for Sacramento. Corey Joseph comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Bjelica finds Joseph. To the middle, and stolen by Gay. Passes it to Aldridge. DeRozan in the corner. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Down low, Gay makes it off the glass.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And stolen by Gay. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Here's White. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
They get the rebound. And yes, it's good.
Well, Bagley is so long, you can't let him go uncovered when he's around the offensive glass.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Murray with it. Gay outside. Outside Aldridge. He kicks it to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Good.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Here's Bagley. And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's San Antonio up by 4. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sport. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Giles in at the center position. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Hield. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Hield.
And you love how Hield is always ready with his feet set. Once the ball hits his hands, it's off.
Outside, Walker. Mills with it. Joseph on him. On the wing, Bellinelli. He's covered by Bazemore. Bellinelli passes to Gay. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gay's got 4 this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Bounce pass, Mills. Shoots from 8. Goes back up. Excellent D there from Parker. The Kings trail by 3. Outside, Joseph. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Spurs have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Mills looking it over. On the wing, Bellinelli. Pass to Pirtle. Wants to get it to Gay, and does. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bazemore. San Antonio making a switch here. Giles checked in. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes. He's checked in for Giles. Bogdanovich comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's Fox in for Corey Joseph. Mills can't hit. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
There's the pass to Walker. Wiles against Parker. Pirtle kicks to Mills. Pass to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Kings. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Bogdanovich knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And it's White in for Patty Mills. Then for the Kings, Bielitsa comes in for Parker. And it's Barnes in for Kent Bazemore. Pass to Forbes. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Out to White to end the run. Rebound by Bielitsa. The Kings leading. The wide open look here for Fox. Keeps it alive, and it's Holmes with the extra effort.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Spurs shooting under 40% all in all for the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
White dishes to Aldridge. Wiles kicks to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Out left of the wing, it's Bielitsa. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Man, guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Holmes passes to Fox. Barnes outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 8 points in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Now here's White. That's to Forbes. And here is Wiles. He's covered by Bielitsa. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Wiles.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but...
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Wiles out there with DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He misses the free throw. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star
No
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside, Fox. They get it back. Bielitsa. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
The Kings trail by 4. Outside, Fox. And he makes good on the layup. Fox has got 6.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
And here is Murray. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 4.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Kings have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Lyles. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the Kings, Giles checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Barnes. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. In the corner, it's Hield. The pass to Giles. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Poked away. Here's Hield. Tries again. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Giles.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And Murray, here we go. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Here's Hield. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
Buddy showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
And here we go. And then Hield with the dunk.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Hield can't hit. San Antonio leading, and here comes Walker leading the fast break. Gets an open look and hits.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
To the middle. Here's Bagley. Buries it down low. Bagley's got 6.
Working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
Walker looking for an opening. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Bellinelli. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 2. That's a 2 from Hield. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's White. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Spurs. They're up by 2. And will return short. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Sacramento, Rashawn Holmes out there with Parker. Then there's Harrison Barnes. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Hield in at the point guard. Wiles against Parker. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by the Kings.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Got to respect the take-charge attitude that Barnes is showing right now.
Here's Mills. Now DeRozan. Passes it to Lyles, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick. Who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Jabari Parker. DeRozan gets the bucket.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Hield outside. Kicks it to Barnes. The three-pointer off the mark. Spurs leading by 3. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Up top, Hield. Covered by Mills. Hield outside. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich looking around. That 3 off the mark. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Those dishes to Mills. And that one, good. And it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Hield. To the inside. Holmes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hield with it. On the wing, Barnes. That one's off, still out of sync. San Antonio leading by 9. And DeRozan, here we go.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Holmes kicks to Bielitsa. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, Bielitsa is a weapon because of his efficiency from out there.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Mills passes to DeRozan. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Bogdanovich against White. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. Nice open look, but it's no good. And DeRozan throws it down.
When you want to talk about high volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight,
it will be a win by a large margin for San Antonio.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for DeMar DeRozan.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
White finds Murray. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Murray. And the Spurs lead by 13.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
It's Bielitsa. Shoots over Lyles. Sacramento again missing. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside DeRozan. Back to Murray. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Joseph. No good.
The quickness and energy of Patty Mills on defense affect.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. It's go time for the Pelicans here at home.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And for New Orleans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at center. Murray the pass to Forbes. Back to Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the pass to Aldridge. And stolen by Favors. Pass to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Murray against Ball. Now Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Passes to Williamson. For 3, Ingram. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. And there's Williamson on the assist from Favors. Williamson's got 6.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Murray kicks to DeRozan. Lyles with it. And here's DeRozan. Yep, that one goes in there.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
To the paint, here's Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Murray. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Murray's got his second basket. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Here's DeRozan. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Aldridge misses. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Ball's running. And there's the feed to Williamson. The kick out to Holiday. Buries the corner 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
DeRozan surveying the D. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
And stolen by Aldridge. Murray outside. Holiday against White. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I really like the toughness and effort White brings to the game. Nice play off contact.
To the wing right side. There's Ball with the 3. It doesn't go for him. Murray with the defensive effort. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well-timed play with a powerful ending. DeMar DeRozan, he went got that one.
Holiday, the pass to Melly. Williamson in the post. Aldridge is covering. Inside. And another turnover here by New Orleans.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he is checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Walker's checked in for White, and it's Mills in for Murray. Now here is Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Mills dishes to Walker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Five seconds left here in the first quarter. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Bellinelli. Pirtle is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Mills, and it's Walker in at the two-guard position.
Smooth and athletic. Gay digging to the rim, finishing strong.
Okafor kicks to Hayes. Now here's Jackson, covered by Mills. It's Redick on the wing from downtown. San Antonio with the rebound.
It's sort of a hired gun. Redick's been a premier floor spacer in this league for a long time.
Listen to these numbers, GA, for his career. He has shot over 40% from three. One season, he hit 47% from beyond the arc. And I can tell you, that is a tough mark to hit. And over the years, his incredible range has just become more and more valuable.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, now my shot is more consistent.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now, here's Redick. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Right side Jackson. Pass to Hart. The three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The pass to Forbes. Here's Mills. Forbes, the pass to Lyles. Up top, Mills. 4 on the clock. No good on that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. And now the Pelicans on the break. Mills with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Lyles.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pelicans trail by 3. On the wing, Jackson shoots over Mills. They grab their own miss.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Mills can't hit. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside for Redick. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Pass to Lyles. To the right side. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. They now take the lead. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. And stolen by Redick. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Spurs trail by 3. Now Murray. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Wiry strong. If you're going to get physical with Murray, you better go the rest of the way to prevent the and one.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for New Orleans. Ingram against DeRozan. High post Favors. Outside Ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. Clock at 6. Passes it to Favors. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by DeRozan. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And finished off by Gay.
Veteran move by DeRozan. Anticipates, causes the turnover, then sends him off to the races.
Ball kicks to Holiday. DeRozan with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Very pretty alley-oop layup. Gay's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
It's Ingram on the wing. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with a pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage, but it never got fixed. And that's a...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Lyles passes to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Down low, here's Williamson. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
For San Antonio, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Both shots good from the stripe. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Williamson from long range. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Offensive versatility so important at the NBA level. As an amateur, Zion could just overpower people.
Pass to Wiles. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Jrue Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. The Spurs also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Lyles. Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. That's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Deep 2 from Williamson. And he makes that one. Williamson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Here's Mills. And the Spurs scoring again.
Nice conversion off the pick and roll. Patty with the right read takes it himself.
To the middle. Okafor the pass to Ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Okafor slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Aldridge kicks to Poeltl. And there's the pass to Mills. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. DeRozan for 3. Rebound by Jrue Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. Williamson. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And it's Walker penetrating. Poeltl. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Got to be on the lookout for Poeltl crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Back to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And stolen by Aldridge. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. And that one, good. And it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
A proficient scorer out in space. Mills hustles up court, gets the look he wants.
Okafor, high post. Rebounded by the Spurs. Poeltl's got his 6th rebound on the night. Walker the pass to Poeltl. Aldridge left side. Okafor with the steal. To the inside. Rejected by Walker. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jrue Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. The Spurs also changing it up. Rudy Gay's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for Patty Mills. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And the dunk by Williamson.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Lightning quick with length. Murray's most dangerous when he's putting the ball on the floor.
The Spurs have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. So for the Pelicans, Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Trey Lyles checked in for San Antonio. Redick passes to Ingram. Baseline try. Offensive rebound. And Hayes kicks to Redick. It's stolen by Lyles. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And White with the stuff.
Derek shows the ability to run the floor. His coaches will appreciate that effort.
Redick passes to Hayes. And stolen by White. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Flying high, Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
Redick with it. Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Hayes. Back to Holiday. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Derek White is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Free throws good, Lyles. Good on both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
At the top of the key, Favors. Pass to Redick. Lets it go from 11. And the shot is long.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Murray. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Holiday kicks to Hayes. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 9. Lobs it up there for White. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Here's Favors. In the corner, it's Ingram. Redick dishes to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. And it's Gay with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's White. Drops in the layup for 2. White's got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Forbes the pass to Gay. Spurs working the ball around now. To the paint. Forbes can't get it to go.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Here's Hayes. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. That one on White. No good on the free throw. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Lonzo Ball comes in for Drew Holiday. The Spurs also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Gay. And it's DeRozan in for Bryn Forbes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Redick, no good. Here's San Antonio now. They've got an 8-0 run. And White kicks to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And the handles of Aldridge enabling him to do anything he wants anywhere on the court.
Ball's knocked loose. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Trying to find Murray and he gets it to him. Shoots the 3. Pelicans pull it in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And that's 11 points for DeJounte Murray. Pelicans trail by 19. Ball dishes to Redick. To the middle. And Hayes kicks to Redick. No good on the 3. The Spurs have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for San Antonio.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Gabe.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm. And that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lyles. And the layup's good off the glass.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's the Spurs ball. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Inside. Outside for Murray. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Moore with the bucket.
Showing he's not just a perimeter jump shooter. Each one will push for a better shot if he sees an opening.
Down low. San Antonio again turning it over.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Here's Melly, and it goes down 2 points.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Steve Smith. 3-0.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center. The shot, no good. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here is New Orleans. And here are the Pelicans. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And here is Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
We're looking at Williamson's size, I mean, skill and athleticism. I'm trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Now Barnes, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. On the wing, Barnes. The putback. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now, here's Fox. The tray. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Ingram kicks to Holiday. Back to Ingram. Pulls it up. No good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Here's Fox. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
He's far from a shooter. I mean, Fox also has the ability to burn you from this area, too. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Holiday dishes the ball. Back to Holiday. Outside Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it. And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question he's an NBA player.
Holiday, the pass to ball. Williamson with it. Rebound by Bielitsa. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Bagley kicks to Fox. Back to Bielitsa. And Fox has it in the corner. Back to Bielitsa. On the wing, Barnes. And it's off from 3-point range. The Pelicans trail. Ingram dishes to Williamson. Ingram outside. To the inside. Here's Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Barnes outside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. That's good from Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
Out in the open floor is probably where Williamson is the most dangerous. Terrific speed and change the direction of his size.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Williamson outside. Ingram against Barnes. Ingram passes to Williamson. Ball with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's Bielitsa, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And you talk about body control. There, Bielitsa shows how you get it done on tough defense.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Harrison Barnes. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Hayes. Redick inside the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Giles. A three from Bielitsa. That shot is off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kings ahead. They're up by 3. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Giles is out there with Parker, and it's Bazemore at the 3, the small forward.
Doesn't get any better than this. Redick's confidence is what allows him to be so dangerous off the catch.
Joseph looking over the floor, and there it is for him.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Kings making a change here. Holmes checked in. Bazemore on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Redick with the 3. The shot, no good. And the Kings going the other way now. In the corner, Bazemore with it. And a miss there on the triple.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Pass to Melly. And he lays it straight in.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
Now here's Joseph. Parker with no one around, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, stolen by Joseph. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Stolen by Jackson. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Kings have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And that one's good. Parker.
And hey, that wasn't easy, but Parker was just committed to scoring no matter what.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Joseph against Jackson. Outside, Redick. Hayes up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shoots over Holmes. Redick for 3. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. The Kings leading. Here's Bazemore. Second chance effort. Hield. Count that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Redick. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Pelicans trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Hield. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You have to be cautious in how you guard Hield. He's skilled at picking up the contact.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
Sacramento making a switch here. Giles is checked in. Now here's Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no luck. In the corner, it's Hield. Giles controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Kings lead by 8.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Ingram. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
You got to play up on Ingram, especially when he's looking to shoot from the mid-range area.
Kings leading now by 6. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Here's the 3. Kept alive. And Bagley able to finish.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Redick surveying the D. Outside Holiday. Williamson dishes to Redick. Back to Williamson. 4 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Was shot by Redick. No good.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Back to Giles. They kick out to Hield. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 8. Ingram finds Williamson. Here's Redick. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Redick's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Fox passes to Barnes from deep. That's a 2 from Hield. He made it!
That's how you beat the clock, baby! That's how you beat the clock!
Resourceful. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Sacramento.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing upon whatever the defense gives up.
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. And here is Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. Taken away by Holiday. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Fox. Outside, Ball. Passes it to Ingram. Fires it up. Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Unwilling to give up on that possession. I love Williamson's commitment and attack mentality.
Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 6. Ingram outside. Tries to keep it alive. Loud pass to Bagley. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
90 seconds now into the second half. Fox deciding where to go with it. Bagley in the post. He's covered by Ball. Bagley, no good.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Ball, no good.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count him.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
But yeah, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a 3-level scorer.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They're scoreless since the first half.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
Holiday against Fox. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Dishes to Ingram. Six to shoot. Sacramento grabs the miss.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Barnes finds Bielitsa. Here's Fox. No good on the triple. Pelicans trail by 6. Floats it up for Williamson. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Bazemore, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Kings. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Got that one up quick. Redick's got 8.
This is a shot Redick knows he can make. His aggressive mindset makes him lethal.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jackson against Joseph. Back to Jackson. And he banks in the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Parker, right side, shoots. Here's Holmes. The layup off target. Pelicans trail by 3. Jackson kicks to Hart. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. The rebound by Hield.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Joseph, that's good.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside for Redick. Okafor, high post. Holmes on him. Outside, Redick. Here's Jackson. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's Sacramento with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be back with you shortly. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hield. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Giles is out there with Holmes. And it's Parker in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And it's Parker again missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Hart, that's good.
Oh, man, a solid score. You give Hart shots like these, he's ready to capitalize.
Kings leading now by 4. Parker outside. Back to Fox. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. You gotta love it.
Okafor, the pass to Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jabari Parker.
And we all know that Hart plays superb defense. Now, the next step is becoming a more consistent offensive player.
And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Jabari Parker. And it's Bogdanovich in for Heel. New Orleans also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Brandon Ingram in for J.J. Redick. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good.
A versatile player, Bielitsa mainly excels at spacing the floor. He's a big man with range. He'll do whatever you ask of him.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Josh Hart. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Williamson. The feed to Favors. Ingram wide open. Offensive rebound.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Fox finds Bogdanovich. Good on the triple. And the Kings lead by 6.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Double team on Holiday. Williamson looking it over. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now the Kings fast break. Fox leading the charge. Barnes can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Over in the corner, Barnes. A 3-pointer, no good. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson kicks to Holiday. Ball, the pass to Williamson. And stolen by Barnes. The numbers in their favor. On up the court. Pass to Bielitsa. Now here's Bogdanovich. That's a 2 from Barnes. That one a little long.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And it's Williamson missing. Kings leading now by 4. Lets it go with a 3. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Fox. On the wing, Barnes. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Kings.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a small shot.
And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
Bielitsa with the bucket.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for his shot. He enjoys getting into the open teammate.
Williamson, the pass to ball. Williamson kicks to Holiday. Launches it. 9 feet out. Favors can't get it to go. King shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Pass to Fox. Bogdanovich dishes to Barnes. The shot. That one off the back iron and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
On the wing, Holiday. And the Pelicans miss again. And here are the Kings now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Back to Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range. Now here's Ball. Here's Favors. Nails the tray.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
And so it's Sacramento who scrape by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great.